Yo, what's up, guys? So this one is called Be Non-Duplicatable. And really this is me kind of like finishing out my thought on my last video, like the Charlie Kaufman video, and just breaking out my thoughts a little bit more. But it's based on a tweet of mine. But I want to say, the reason I'm doing a video on a tweet I made, like what you inspire yourself, no, it's because the tweet is gonna be lost in the ether, you know, it's gonna be vanished tomorrow, you know. And so sometimes when I feel like I made a decent point there, I want to do a video on it so that if a year or two from now, like some young writer comes along and finds my channel and is like, I resonate with this guy, he keeps it no bullshit, and I want it to be there for that writer so he can see what the fuck, you know, I said, and I want to break out this thought a little bit more. But here's a tweet. Let's get into it. What I said on Twitter was, writers, as writers, my recommendation for success is this: be multidimensional, be non-duplicatable, be original, be singular. It's the reason plenty of managers suck ass at managing careers. And that's all capped, careers. A career is different than a one-off sale. Feel me? Rock your uniqueness, guys. You know, so like, you know, I think, and I'm not just trying to pick on Zach, but hey, he put himself out there in a public space. So I'm saying it's not just him. I met plenty of managers with that same attitude. And I think he really fucked up. However, I want to say at the top, I don't think it's so egregious that he can't dig himself out. But I hope he does learn a lesson from that. And that's the main part to me, is be non-duplicatable. And this goes back to Charlie Kaufman, you know. Think of that, you know. Think of the studios like, hey, we would love for Charlie to do this movie for us. Let's get Charlie's voice, his originality, his non-duplicatability, his uniqueness, his singularity into this. And then they go to Charlie and he says, you know what? I'm not interested. And then what do? Fuck. That's their first thought. Shit. And then they talk amongst themselves. Who else do we, because you just said no. Who else do we have? You know, they have a meeting. You know, who else do we have that's like Charlie? And they're like, fuck, I don't know, man. You know, and they're like, reach out to fucking agents, reach out to everybody, man. Because we need Charlie. But he's not available or he doesn't want to do it. And then they realize there's no one else. So we're kind of fucked. So if we want Charlie to do it, we got to wait, you know, for him. So, you know, and that's why I thought the advice, oh, by the way, sorry, I'm redoing my pantry right now. Excuse my appearance, paint and shit. I'll dress nicer at some other video. I'll wear maybe a suit or something. Tuxedo, how about that? So, you know, it's like, to me, the advice given, did I have my fucking timer? I always forget if I do. To me, the advice that Zach gave is typical of a baby manager on the bottom who hasn't really done anything, you know? And it's, like I said, it's this one-off shit. It's not looking to build a career. It's not respecting the writer. I mean, that's just a bad look, man. And if I was John, I would have said, and I would have seen that, I would have called him immediately and said, get that shit the fuck off of there, man. It's not a good look for you, and it's a terrible look for the company. So delete that shit immediately. You're basically telling writers are fucking stupid, when a lot of us have way more experience than Zach. or managers like him. Okay? So, you know, I promise you, this is not me trying to be a fucking asshole. This is me trying to help Zach actually understand that, yeah, there's people out there that even though our title right now is not a manager, we've done bigger shit than you, way bigger shit than you. So, you know, I feel like he was a bit too green to be able to catch that. I feel like he thought he was just speaking to like really low level writers, but then some bigger people saw it, and then they're like, and people with way more experience, and we're like, wait a second, what is this? What are you telling them? No. You know? And so really that's what it's saying is that we writers, we should know the market. We should be following the market. No. That's your job. If you're a manager or an agent, that's your fucking job. Okay? Your job is to have your ear to the ground. Our job is to write. Our job is to think of magical shit that will blow people away. Like what Charlie Kaufman does, for example. Does shit that no one else can do. And I would really recommend, as a writer, I would really recommend, do your way. Chase the market if you fucking want to, but like I said in one of my other videos, you gotta be fucking quick. Write that script in 3 weeks, get it out there, you know? But then really what Zach was saying, which is what I think pissed people off, is he's saying, just be a dime a dozen, man. And then we'll, you know, just be like anybody else. That's a terrible place, so that we can just throw your script against a wall and see what the fuck sticks. Okay? For someone who's seasoned, I'm seasoned, bro. You might not think so, but I fucking am. Okay? And I'm not trying to brag on myself. There's plenty of people who are seasoned, who saw that and were like, that's what you're saying. You're saying we should write for the fucking manager. The manager's the least person I give a fuck about, other than readers. You know? I care about an agent way more than I care about a manager. You know? So, like, to tell us that we should be writing for him, and by the way, his experience is not that high, dude. It isn't. Okay? And I have an email right here. And that's the other thing that fucking bugged me, is, I'll tell you what happened behind the scenes, by the way. Because, hey, man, they're putting out, you know, telling writers to go fuck off, so whatever. And he told you, I don't know if you saw in that thread, he said, and I'm not trying to rehash this, I'm just trying to like demonstrate how stupid brand new managers can be sometimes. The baby managers, the noobs, how stupid they can fucking be sometimes. And they don't even realize what they're saying to writers. That we should go out and do all the work to try to figure out what the market wants, and then write to that, so to try to make their job easier to sell us out. That's basically what he's saying. Can you make, you writers are dumb for not writing shit that I can sell you out on. Like this one-off shit. That is lazy managing. It just is. You know? And I will give my ex props right here. This is how you fucking rep. My ex has always been in it for the fucking long haul. And look at her fucking career. You know what I'm saying? And that's something we talked about in the beginning, man. How long has, I have it right here, dude. I have an email. I'm not going to show it to you, but there's the email. I promise you it's real. This is in not that long ago, in 2018. You know, see, I want to leave Jeff's name out of this, but I do have to say it. And I bet he feels like, dude, I'm in the middle of this bullshit. What the fuck? But he sent out a thing. Hey, everyone. After a very thorough search, me and my colleague John, blah, 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 are very proud to announce that Zach Zucker will be joining the Bellevue team. Zach will be working as an assistant to John and I. And down here, please note that Zach will not be connecting calls for us. So if you need to reach basically us, just call direct. And what I said, great news, Jeff and John. Welcome aboard, Zach. And Zach says, where is it? Thanks, Jason. Happy to be joining the crew. And Zach said that I was never fucking rep there. What are you talking about? That's a crazy thing. Zach could have just been smart and just heard me say that and just type into his fucking email my name. And then boop, there I am. Now he knows, okay? It's that fucking simple versus calling me a liar. But going back to my ex, like that's how you rep people. You're in it for the long haul. You're looking to build careers, not this one-off bullshit. Here's the thing. I would say to these baby managers, you don't get to the heights of Devil Wears Prada or Gone Girl or shit like that. Gone Girl, by the way, do we know this? Was David Fincher's biggest movie, box office gross, right? Ever. Okay? To date. So you don't get there if you treat writers like that. You don't. You get there by, and that's when one thing I would give my ex props on is she always respects the writers, and she would never say that. She would never tell a writer to go follow the market and target it and look, all this bullshit and shame them for not, trying to follow trends and bullshit trends and this kind of shit. She would say, do not do that. You see my hits? Those didn't happen that way. That's what she would say. She would say, fuck all these trends, fuck the market, fuck all that. You go out and you write what you fucking believe in. Otherwise, I'm not going to sign you. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck because I'm not trying to have clients like that. I'm trying to have clients that go fucking huge and make a mark on the world. Like who? Like Charlie Kaufman. So twofold. To the new writers, fuck all this bullshit about, follow the trends and if any manager shames you about this kind of shit, ignore them. They're not the right rep for you. Okay? And for the reps, the baby reps, you want to pull this shit, man? Especially you want to go on social media and talk shit on writers who are the only reason you are a manager in the fucking first place? I wouldn't do it. I've seen a lot of people crash and burn, man. People who, I guarantee you, make a lot more money than Zach. I fucking promise you. Like what? Like $500,000 a year? Shit like this, crash and burn. Because they did some stupid shit. Okay? And I'll tell you this too. Where am I at? No, I'll wrap it up there. I think that's fine. Do you get my point? Like, do this for you. Not for fucking them. Never listen to I've never had anything land that a fucking manager or agent or anybody tried to push me into doing some shit, I've only had shit land where I said, fuck everybody, I'm gonna write what I wanna write. And that's what's landed. Always, dude. So, best of luck, guys. I know this was a little long, but I wanted to just build it out a little bit more for people who might see my shit in the future. Later, guys. Best of luck. Kill it.